this family trip to Goa, I'm going to show you how I traveled in this fancy train where the seats also turned off, and additionally, where we stayed in this beautiful Airbnb. The details of this amazing bungalow and the link as well of how we welcomed Isha with open arms, and the entire family of all of us, 8 of us together, traveled here, and different cafes that we explored, and the amazing food we ate, along with obviously doing some Kuldevi darshan and a pilgrimage trip. We had an early morning train called Tejas Express around 6 o'clock, and this is us leaving from our house and reaching CST train station. Say hi to Kunal and my in-laws in the comments, will you? And also say hi to Kunal's Masamasi and his cousin and our new member Isha. The train start time was at 6 a.m. but it started at 6:30 a.m. Veg and non-veg breakfast was served with additional 200 rupees. Hot milk was also served for cereals, and hot tea was also served. There was sandwich, omelette, patties, upma for veg and non-veg breakfast. I really love the ceilings and huge windows that this train offers. The entire train does not have these beautiful glass ceilings and huge windows. Only Vistadome 1 and 2 have these kind of beautiful arrangements. So remember to book EV2, because that is when you see the view here, you will be able to see the back side of it. If you book EV Vistadome 1, you won't be able to see the front side, because obviously the driver will be driving there. So you will get the beautiful views outside at EV2 Vistadome 2. There's enough space to store your luggage as well, and enough leg space also to keep your handbags with you. The seats turn 180 degree and 360 degrees, so that makes fun while we are traveling with a group or your family. I was clearly struggling to rotate this seat, and then I had to call Isha for help. Let me know in the comments what my mother-in-law is doing here. Is she awake in her phone or sleeping? We reached Kudal and left for a hotel. My family enjoyed some great seafood, and I ate very good vegetarian zakuti here in the same hotel called Limelight. We called in a day, and this is the next day we went for Kuldevi darshan. This is beautiful pond near the first temple that we went, and Kunal was telling me stories about how as a child he used to go and pluck lotuses with other villagers. We went to a local store to get a sari for goddess, where we wanted to gift one to her, and that's the Indian tradition. brightness बढ़ाती हूँ. Visiting Temple 3 and Temple 4 of Isha's. बहुत प्रिटी है. We stayed in Candolim, and these are the numbers of taxi drivers. In case you want, you can take a screenshot and zoom in, and they can come for day trip or 2 days, 3 days, etc. in and around Candolim or Goa. This is the reception area of a beautiful Airbnb bungalow. You can check out the link of this property in the description box below. We had taken 4 BHK for the 8 of us, and the bungalow was with stairs, and all the rooms were not on the same floor. We really loved this pool and have some great memories here.
तू ऐसा सब करेगा मेरे को.
नाही जाणार रे, मी पाठून पकडलंय.
मावशीचा पाय नाही पोचतो.
अरे नाही बोलणार कपे.
The property is called Florence Bellezza, and they have bellboys, cleaners for everything. You can just dial in and call them for whatever you want. They have menu card and food available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is available most of the times. They have a great seating area. We had seen two bathtubs in two rooms, and that's why we had booked this property. But when we reached there, it was just one bathtub in a room. I am presuming that this was another building close by in the same premises, and we went ahead and booked this one. The entire property was very fancy, great ambience. Just there were mosquitoes, but they also provide you with mosquito repellents, so that was great. I really loved this shell lamp and the entire home decor of this property. We paid somewhere around 15,000 rupees per night for the 8 of us, which turns out to be a brilliant deal, a steal deal for us in Goa, Candolim. Mine and Kunal's room was near the terrace, but thankfully the heat from the roof was not percolating down and it was really cool. All the rooms had AC, so that was great. The bellboys would come and get your bags on all the floors, so you can ask him to get it upstairs for you. I love this dress from Saundarya Chembur. Thank. This is the terrace, and that's a fully functional washing machine with detergent powder and a stand for which they had given to dry our clothes, which was really thoughtful and helpful for us. They had veg and non-veg options available for all the kind of meals. Just scooching in some time for work before we head out for lunch and work from home or slash cafe, if I can say. We came to Artjuna Cafe, and this is my second time here. I really love the food and the ambience. It's really great. We ordered quite some dishes and we tried Feni, which is a Goan alcoholic cashew drink, and it was not as sour and bitter as I remember because these guys had made a cocktail out of it and I really appreciated it. We went to Newton's for shopping few things that you can see here before we headed home for our next adventure. The next day was for Shantadurga, that is our Kuldevta, and Mangeshi, where we took saris and pitambar as a gift to be devoted to the god and goddess. This is Shantadurga. I really love this place because this place has some brilliant vibrations and mental peace, which you have to go there to understand what I'm saying. This is the canteen where you get authentic Maharashtrian food. You can go downstairs and get some. This is the next temple, that's Mangeshi. Taking some vibhuti back for ourselves. We are so amazed how quickly the days passed by, and this is Thalasa near the airport where we clicked in some great pictures. The vlog is not yet over. There were some BTS shots that I forgot to add, which is going to start right about now.
लोकेशन हां कुठे पोहोचलो मी बघू शकतो लोकेशन आपण कुठे पोहोचलो.
Some BTS that I forgot to upload in the previous videos is for Pranav's wedding. Mom and I were going to get our blouses done at the tailor at Ghatkopar. And some food tasting, some brilliant and innovative creative dishes that we ate from our fellow caterers. I really cannot get over the deliciousness of the food that we've had on this day.